All right, looks like more trouble brewing in Chicago as new details are emerging about widespread conflict between top Obama aides. Now, according to the brand new e-book, Obama's Last Stand, what seems to be a lack of coordination and communication between the White House and Obama's re-election headquarters in Chicago has caused a major rift between campaign advisor David Axelrod and Obama campaign manager Stephanie Cutter. In fact, sources say that they are barely on speaking terms, and the president is not being spared blame in all of this. Now, according to sources here, he is fueling much of this turmoil. In addition, the book reports that Chicagoland is far from impressed with the job that Debbie Wasserman Schultz has done as the DNC chairwoman and is especially dissatisfied with her demeanor on the Sunday shows. Today, Press Secretary Jay Carney dismissed the book as hearsay and added that the president has full confidence in Wasserman Schultz, but that may change come November when he has to start packing for Chicago. Here with reaction, Public Notice Executive Director Gretchen Hamel and Fox News contributor Tamara Holder. Now, where was Jay Carney about hearsay when it came to Harry Reid and his unnamed source about Mitt Romney being a tax cheat and maybe a felon?
What's your point?
The point is Jay Carney is upset with hearsay. He wasn't upset with hearsay that the Obama campaign used against Mitt Romney. Why the double standard?
Well, if Jay Carney read the book, he actually would have realized that Obama does say, if you believe the book, that he is to blame, that Obama blames himself for any test. Yes, actually, I read all 398 pages
I'm glad you did.
Of the $299 book.
Let me give you an excerpt from the book. It says that the book reports that, quote, unless things change and Obama can run on accomplishments, they will have to kill Romney, according to a Democratic strategist. And it goes on to say,
unnamed.
In interviews, well, but it doesn't matter when it's Mitt Romney doesn't pay his taxes, so I'm just going by their standard, the standard the Democrats have set up. It says, in interviews with 24 or more current Obama advisors, they said, at least in the beginning, the kill Romney strategy, he is personally signed off, meaning Obama, on the campaign's paid advertising, although he often, quote, toned down. So I guess we go from murder to maybe murder.
To maybe murder. Now, I think what we have here is a campaign, which all campaigns are just organized chaos. Let's get that on the table. But we have panic that's starting to set in on this campaign. They have failed policies and a failed message, and a message that's not working. And on top of that, you have them spending more than they're bringing in every month. And you have Romney, who has a financial edge right now going into the last stretch of this, the huge one.
Where are the good Democrats like you? Where is the widespread condemnation that Mr. Hope and Change, Mr. Unite, not Red America, Blue America, United States, where is the outrage from people like you who voted for him about how mean, sleazy, negative, how slanderous this campaign is? Where have you been?
First of all, well, I was reading the book, the 400 pages.
Where are the Democrats?
Let me say that, first of all, the problem is that Axelrod, who is within the campaign, as you know, and all of the people within the campaign, they understand that the message has to change. So this hope and change that you guys keep reiterating, that's not part of this message.
Camera.
Exactly. And I think that they get it. But they get it. They get it. We're talking about
moving forward. He's going to talk about his record now.
You're saying that there's this internal strife. That's like you getting in a fight with your wife, and all of a sudden you're getting divorced.
They're now going to run on a positive campaign?
They're trying. They're working. There are three things that the book pointed out, Sean, if you read the book. The message, boots on the ground, and money.
Okay.
But none of those say that they're going to have a positive message. It's actually going to talk about the record of what is actually
Did you read the book? Did you read the book? Did you read? Okay. Did you read the part in the book where it specifically said that Axelrod, of all people, is very angry about the negative tone of the book?
I understand.
He's in charge of the campaign. Who cares what he says? It's by their actions we judge them.
That's what I was about to say. This presidency has talked a lot about what they want for America, but the talk has never matched the walk. And I think here you go again is just pointing out that they're going to change the message when they haven't.
Stop for 1 second here. This is important. The president has signed off on all the negativity. Forget about what they say they're going to do. The reality is they've accused Romney of murder, being a tax cheat, being a felon, hating dogs, hating women, and wanting dirty air and water.
He doesn't know what he wants.
Excuse me. That has been his
every single day.
That has been his campaign. And Democrats like you are silent.
I am not
silent. And you make
silent.
excuses.
This guy you want to elect as president, it won't even show his tax returns. It's like me going on a date with a guy, which I talk about all the time, and I'm like, do you have a family? Do you have a family who's like, I'm not going to answer that? Last year, I
you know what, Tamara? You're a murderer, and you want dirty air and water.
Why can't he put everything else? Why can't he put it out there? What does he have to hide?
You're a murderer. You want dirty air and water for our kids.
Like, no. Why are we not talking about the bigger issues? Why are we caught up on the little things like this? Why are we caught up on the taxes?
Because that's what they want.
I mean, you have the American public. You have 56% of Americans in swing states who say they're not better off than they were 4 years ago. That's the first time.
Can I answer your question? The reason we can't talk about it is because President Civility is a phony hypocrite who's running a sleazy campaign, and Democrats defend him. That's why.
And this book that you're quoting also points out about how both sides do not have a plan, and that's the problem. So as you're talking about Debbie Wasserman Schultz and how there are these little fights inside.
Romney. Kill Romney. That's their strategy.
No,
they want
it's
to
not
assassinate
their
his character, and that's what they've done, and that's what they.
He doesn't have a character to assassinate.
He can't run on his record. It's a failed record.
Right. He, meaning Romney, he can't because it actually works for Democrats.
$5 trillion in debt, hundreds of thousands fewer Americans working. Good luck.
Thanks.
Coming up.